Following is a morning walk conversation with His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on September 13th, 1975, in Vrindaban, India.
Life can easily maintain by agriculture and cow protection. No. They will start big mills, factories, motor cars, instruments, kasta and kama. The Bhagavad Gita is called Ugra Karma. Fierce, Hare Krishna, fearful activities. Hare Krishna. Kasta and kama. Unnecessarily creating problems. One after. Formerly, paper was used only for Vedic knowledge. Now, the paper used for so many useless newspapers, all and jasusi, unnecessarily creating agitation in the mind. And if you explain these things, they will say, this is all primitive ideas. Modern ideas means one must work very hard day and night to get a little piece of chapati. What is the answer?
If you don't work hard, they say you're a burden on society. If a person doesn't work hard day and night, they say you're just living on society.
That I am explaining. The day and night is that pig is working. That I am explaining. Then what is the difference between the pig and me? If I am also working hard like that pig,
There's no difference.
then why you say that you are advanced in civilization? That is forbidden. Kastan kamana na arhati. It is not desirable. It is not good. You are giving this body different from this pig because he will live peacefully and happily. Why should you accept kastan kama? So hardship. Actually, they do not want to work hard. Otherwise, why the proprietor, the capitalist, they leave the factory and go to a solitary place? Why do they go?
They don't find any happiness even in the hard work.
The other worker, he is seeing that this rascal has engaged us in hard work and he is enjoying. The driver, killing. This is communism. Everyone wants that comfort, peacefully living. Therefore this civilization, to work hard is condemned. If hard work is desirable, why the capitalists have earning? What is the answer?
They worked hard to get there.
Huh?
They worked hard to get there.
To get there means?
To get to their position, they worked hard.
What is that position?
Of relaxation.
Relaxing. I am relaxing. Why you are inducing me? I am relaxing. Then why you are inducing me to work hard? I am already relaxing. Chant Hare Krishna and take little Buddha. That's all. Why are you inducing me to work hard?
They say you have to earn.
Huh?
You have to earn
But
relaxation.
I am not earned. I am enjoying relaxation.
You're not entitled unless you work very hard.
Oh, that is nonsense.
In America, they say you have to pay for freedom.
The freedom if I have got already, why shall I pay? I have already paid. Why are you inducing? I am already enjoying. Why are you inducing to work hard? I paid for it. By my karma and my previous life, I have already paid for that, therefore I am enjoying.
They don't believe in the law of karma.
But they are rascals. This is a rascal civilization. Rascal civilization. One side they say contraceptive, another side they will encourage a woman to marry 3 times a week. This is their civilization. If you want to stop population, why you are inducing indulgence in sex life? Stop sex life, brahmachari. Everything is contradictory. And it is all sense gratification. Based on sense gratification.
If a person is not satisfying his senses, they think he's crazy.
But where is your sense satisfied? You are crazy. You are repeatedly being kicked by nature that your senses will never be satisfied. Still you are trying for it. Even the old man of 80 years old is going to the nightclub. Where is senses? When his senses will be satisfied? No. Relaxation. If somebody is relaxing, chanting, they will induce, you are escaping.
Misery loves company. Misery loves company.
What is that?
It's a saying that if someone is feeling misery and he wants other people to also enjoy the misery.
Yeah.
No one wants to suffer alone.
Cutting the tail of the jackal. Langur hin sila. My tail is cut, so your tail must be cut. This is fashion. That is practical. The world is working so hard, but where is the peace and happiness?
It's coming.
When it will come? That is unknown.
Maybe at the end of this century.
And at the end of your life. Just like insurance policy. You will be happy after death. You go on paying now, work hard, go on paying the premium, and you'll be happy after death. This is insurance policy. And I'm going to be a dog after death, and how will be happy?
darker and darker.
Huh?
It is evident, quite evident, that miseries are growing darker and darker.
That must be, because you are under nature's law. How you can avoid? As you are working, you get the result. Karmana daivanitri, no? There is superior power to supervise how you are working.
Karmana abhadyate jantur vidyanutamashmate.
Yes, karmana abhadyate. They do not know. Poor fund of knowledge. Rascal, mura. Krishna comes to inform these rascals, you are all duskitino mura. That is Krishna's declaration. Namang duskitino mura. Therefore, surrender unto him. This is the whole purpose.
Bahuni me vipitani janmani tosarjuna kanyaham veda sarvani. Natvam veda sarvani.
That is the difference between Krishna and Arjuna. Although Arjuna is birth after birth, he is friend of Krishna, Nitya Siddha, still he forgets what to speak of others. Bahuni me janmani tavacharjuna. That means we are friends. Always. So you also appear, I also appear. But the difference is you forget, I don't know.
Yes.
That is the difference between you and me. You also don't forget, that is for limited time. But the consciousness is the same. Only difference is that my consciousness is unlimited, your consciousness is limited. That is it. This understanding is Aham Brahmasmi. My consciousness and Krishna's consciousness, and that is fact. Krishna's consciousness is everywhere. My consciousness is within myself. That's all. In Mahabharata interprets, Jena Sarvam Idam Param. One who is expanded everywhere, pervading. But I am not pervading everywhere.
They say when you become liberated, then you pervade everywhere. It's just that they say that just now in this condition.
So, when will you be liberated? What is the standard of liberation?
By performing austerities, by
That's all right. What is the standard?
when I merge, when I lose my identity, when I
And that
don't
means
have
you forget. You forget everything. Then how you liberated? Whatever little consciousness was there, that is finished. Then how you become liberated? Whatever you had, that is also finished. Huh? Then how you become liberated?
So what we are forgetting is just illusion anyway.
Oh, that is liberation. When I kill you, forget everything. Liberation. What is the meaning of liberation? They do not know even the meaning of liberation.
To get rid of all these miseries.
That I can do. I can kill you, you get rid of all miseries. Finished. You are finished, your miseries are finished. Yes.
It doesn't matter whether you live or you die because it's all one.
Then let me kill you, that's all right. It will get beneficial to you.
To my opinion, we are more liberated in British period.
Your opinion, my opinion. So we have to consider the fact. This is जीवन को सब सौंप दिया तुम्हारे. This is surrender. That he is singing, जीवन को सब सौंप दिया. And I surrender unto your lotus feet. That is surrender. This is liberation. Just like the child fully surrenders to the parent, he is liberated. He has no anxiety. He is confident, my parents are there, whatever he will do, that's all. That is liberation.
You can remain free from all anxiety.
Yeah, that is liberation. If you are filled up with anxiety, where is your liberation? That is not liberation.
They'll also say that this condition of being one with the Supreme is also...
So how you become one? He is Krishna, or the consciousness is there, but you lose your consciousness. Why you become a one?
Well, it's not exactly that we lose consciousness, but we merge into the Supreme Consciousness.
Supreme consciousness.
Then we become God.
No, you cannot. Why you are different now?
It's my Leela.
And also because you're embodied.
Then if it is Leela, then why you are undergoing austerity? That is also Leela. If it is Leela, then why trying to get out of it by practicing austerity?
Maharaj Rishabdev performed austerity.
Hmm?
Rishabdev, he performed austerity.
And I do not follow what he said.
He's saying that Rishabdev performed austerity, so therefore I'm performing austerity.
Me? Yes. You are performing, but what is Rishabdev's position?
He never claimed to merge with the Supreme Consciousness.
The whole thing is that the Supreme Consciousness is unembodied, and we're embodied right now. So when we attain Supreme Consciousness, we also become unembodied.
How we become embodied if we are Supreme? Who made you embodied? If you are Supreme, then who made you embodied? He is Supreme. You are not Supreme. You do not like to be embodied, therefore you are trying to be bodiless. But who made you embodied? Then that's he or she is Supreme. You are not Supreme.
Well, I put myself in this condition so that I can enjoy getting out of it.
Huh?
I put myself in this condition of illusion so that I can enjoy being liberated.
So you put yourself to be kicked by me and enjoy. Just test what is the enjoyment of being kicked.
But without pain, how can you experience pleasure?
You get this experience, how it is pleasure. I kick and you enjoy.
The idea is that after experiencing the suffering of this material world, then liberation will be very...
Why there is suffering material? You are Supreme, why there is suffering for you?
Well, so that
There is no so that. Why you are suffering?
It's suffering only for those...
If it is your Leela, then you are suffering. What is this nonsense, sir? Leela. Suffering?
The suffering is only for those who who don't understand that they are supreme. Those who don't understand, they're the ones who suffer.
It is
But I don't suffer.
better to remain in that ignorance. Just like the hogs and dogs, they do not understand that this is suffering. But we can understand that this is suffering.
Yes, to be a dog, that's all right because the dog doesn't suffer, he's enjoying.
Then why you are going austerity? Remain as dog and cat. Therefore you are mudha. You do not know what is happening, what is enjoying. Mudha rani janati mami bhaparamabhyam. Therefore one who is intelligent, jnani, Maunanga, after suffering in this way and talking all nonsense, when he comes to the real knowledge, then he settles. Maunam janmanavante jnanavan. That is knowledge. When he comes to this awareness that I have simply suffered and I wanted to maintain myself as jugglery of words, then he comes to the real knowledge.
So the Mayavadi's philosophy is actually the supreme illusion.
Yeah, that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has forbidden. Mayavadi bhashya sunile hai sadbana. One is finished. If he follows the Mayavadi philosophy, he is doomed. He will never be able to accept the real philosophy. He will absorb in that false philosophy. This is Mayavadi's solution. Mayavadi fight Krishna Aparadhi. They are Aparadhis, offenders. Therefore they shall remain perpetually in ignorance and think himself, I am God. This is Mayavadi's position. Vivekananda preached openly that why you are thinking that you are sinful? You are God. He preached like that.
The Christians, they have a concept of sin. So when Vivekananda went to America, he was telling them, no, you forget this concept. Whatever you do, it's all right. You're gone. They were surprised.
That's why they liked him.
No, they did not. The Christian priests did not like him. They condemned him. Why, you have come from India, they are speaking nonsense. In those 100 years, the Christian priests were conscious. But how is that? From India he has come and is talking like nonsense. They questioned in Chicago speech.
He's just fanning the fires of atheism.
Yeah.
Is Mayavadi philosophy, is this...
They're atheists. They are first-class atheists. More than the Buddhists. Vedana mania buddha hoila nastik. The Buddhists, they did not accept Vedic authorities. Therefore they are considered as Nastik. But Vedasaya Nastik Kava, these rascals, They accept Vedas and preach atheism. So they are more dangerous than the Buddhists. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna. Bauddha ke odhik. They are more dangerous than the Buddhists. The Buddhists, although they are supposed to be atheists, they worship the deity, Lord Buddha. But they say it is Maya. And more advanced than these atheists.
The Mayavadis.
Not advanced, more degraded. These atheists, they have been taught to worship the form of Lord Buddha. And Buddha is incarnation of Krishna. So one day they will be delivered. But these rascals will never be delivered.
I read in one of your books so many names about different groups of this Mayavadi philosopher. Are they still existing today and active?
Yes, anyone who thinks godlessness is Mayavadi. That's all. Anyone. All these impersonalists, they are all Mayavadis. Mostly, they are now impersonalists.
So, although we can't see it, but that materialized, their position is very precarious. Their position is as...
we have no eyes to see. We see through Krishna. As Krishna sees, we see. This is Krishna. We are not perfect. Our position is that we are not perfect. But we are perfect so long we follow Krishna. That's all. That's why I am blind man. I am not perfect. But if you have got eyes, if you take me, I follow you, then I am perfect. Krishna assures that you surrender to me and I will make you free from all danger. And we can accept Krishna, that's all. Our method is very easy. The child is walking, unable to walk, falling down. The parents say, father says, my dear child, just catch my hand. Then he says, Mayavadis, they go against the verdict of God. God says that the living entities are my part and parcel, and they say I am God. So that is their foolishness. Part and parcel, Krishna says, Mami Vamsa Jiyogi. Otherwise, why God says, surrender unto me, if you are equal with it? Why God is asking, surrender unto me. You are not equal. You are rascally, you are claiming that I am equal. Otherwise, there is no question of surrender. Surrender. And this knowledge of surrender comes, Krishna says, Bhaunam Janmana. This rascal is always thinking I am God, God, God. This rascal lamb is finished after many, many births. This is knowledge. Then he surrenders. So how the living entity is equal with God?
Return to
Of course, they may say that Krishna is just an ordinary man, like me, and therefore he's happy.
Therefore you are a rascal. Krishna is ordinary man and he is lifting the hill.
Well, that's just a story in the book.
It may be a story for you. You may not believe that you have got a father, but we are not mad. You can say to have a father is a story. But Mother says, no, I'm your father. I see the opposite. You can say, it is story.
They want a historical evidence for everything.
Yeah, why doesn't Krishna come and do it now?
He is not your father's servant. That he will come by your order. He is the Supreme Master. Krishna is doing the same thing still, but you have no eyes to see. Krishna is doing. How this Krishna consciousness movement is spreading all over the world.
Why doesn't God force me to surrender?
Huh?
Why doesn't God force me to
that
surrender?
Krishna is not a nonsense like you. Because Krishna has given you little freedom, he does not want to touch it. That is Krishna. What he gives, he never takes it back. It is not a nonsensical award that I give you sometimes, then I take it back. Krishna does not do that. He has given you little freedom, so you can use it. Jatechasi tatha kuru. Krishna says, whatever you like, you do. That freedom is taken by nature. You are a human being. If you do not engage yourself in Krishna consciousness, then nature will withdraw this privilege and you will become a dog. Krishna does not take, but his agent, Maya, will take it. Just like the police is the agent of the king or the government. The government does not care what you are doing. But if you do something criminal, the police will punish you.
But we're going to change the laws of nature.
Huh?
We're going to change the laws of nature.
That is another policeman. that is also replied. You cannot do that, my dear sir. You rascal, you are thinking like that. That is not possible.
They say they've already made so much progress.
You go on making progress, but you will never come to the ultimate goal. You can go on foolishly. That's all. Just like they made progress in United Nations. What progress they have made? Huh?
Made a nice building.
That's right. There are so many buildings.
Everything is going to be assassinated.
When I go to that building in United Nations, I see how they are wasting money. Yes, I see.
They have a very big budget, United Nations, millions.
Big, so many publications, so many big.
To make everybody ununited.
Huh? Yeah.
To make everybody
Disunited.
You have written in one of your books that they have just becoming more flags. Instead of less.
Yes, they are increasing flags. Instead of one flag, they are increasing flags. And they are trying for the last, how many years? 30 years? Yes.
To stop wars. But they haven't stopped a single war.
But if Krishna is supreme and I should surrender unto him, then why is it so hard to find out this knowledge? Why is it that only in the human form of life, and why is it so difficult to come to this knowledge?
Because you are rascal. For rascal everything is difficult. An easy thing is made difficult by rascals. That is the proof that you are a rascal. By nature, one is supposed to surrender to the parents. This is easy. Oh, why does you know? Why do you not do this? This is natural. Huh? Just like you have surrendered to me. Why? Because you think I am superior, you have to take knowledge from me. But if you have to accept some superior for your guidance, how you can deny surrender? You think brahmachari is being taught Dandavat Sirasi by touching the head? Yesterday we were talking of the brahmachari. What is the instruction? This bar.
He couldn't leave. This came from New York.
This came from New York. He's from the West Indies. He's a Commonwealth citizen. He's from the West Indies. He says he'll stay in India for the rest of his life.
That's right. So you are going to the master? You have calculated?
Yes, 10,000 bags.
10,000 bags. Now, I wanted to construct this building with bricks.
Yes, but we have to make some slabs.
Slabs? So still you will require 10,000?
No, if we do with mud, then it will be much less.
Not mud. Mortar means sand and cement. No plastering also.
No plastering.
No plastering also.
Yeah.
But
it comes to about 8,000 bags. If I do the whole length like that around. So just the full thing, 2 stories. Comes to about 8,000. And then there's also some extra for finalizing the floor.
No, I don't want to use this iron.
No, we don't require iron.
Simply brick.
Yeah.
So in that way, we still require 10,000?
We require about 8,000, but it's best to apply for 10,000. If we only need 5,000, we take that. They will give us that allotment.
Do it.
When Krishna would play his flute, then the airplanes would be there. When Krishna would play his flute, then the airplanes would come and...
Where is Krishna playing flute?
In Vrindaban.
Oh, why the airplanes do not come daily? He is godless and we have to fight against him. Just see our position. We have to fight with the whole world.
Number of forces. Number of forces.
But you have done it single-handedly, Srila Prabhupada.
Single-handed, double-handed doesn't matter if Krishna is there in the background. Arjuna for single-handed.